mean, the truth was, I didn't even know what fiber to the home was. We were building hybrid fiber coax, traditional cable TV networks for people that, usually overbuilders that were competing against the incumbents. Once we started investigating it, it was like a light bulb went off. It's like, all right, I'll bet my company on this. This sounds like a great idea.
Corning teamed up with Alcatel, now Nokia, and Optical Solutions, which is part of Calix today. And we decided that we needed to help prevent the fragmentation of the market. We were seeing every independent company with a different message causing a lot of confusion in the industry. And at the time, fiber to the home was in its infancy, and it was not viewed as a viable technology. That's the work we were trying to do to help create that. And so we decided we needed to have an industry group that kept those messages together. So create and promote common messages that everybody could get behind to accept and adopt fiber to the home as a viable technology.
When the opportunity presented itself to work with colleagues at Corning and Optical Solutions to talk about how this could work in an industry and how to build a new industry, the concept of the Fiber to the Home Council came about to educate not only operators but also vendors, governments, lots of different people.
So when the Fiber to the Home Council Americas was founded, providing a center of gravity for the various players entering the space, Calix invested in it as a partnership with tremendous upside. And it's been an investment we've never regretted, and in fact, one that is shown to be more and more prescient as time went on.
We saw a press release that the council was being proposed, and we got involved in the very first meeting of, I think it ended up being 19 founding companies in the fall of 2001, I believe it was.
I was there at the beginning. August 2001, Rochester, New York, the very first meeting or gathering of this group as they were starting to organize. It was the beginning, and the room was packed. And at that time, what was great was we had a group of what I will call anchor tenants. That is, those members who were going to make the association happen. Taking fiber from virtually nothing, which is where it was in 2001, to making it, in a sense, widespread, rewiring America with fiber.
And it was a small group of people, and it put me to mind of my early days in telecoms back in the late 60s, when the cable industry, it was wondered if they would be a true industry to deal with from a financial point of view, or would they go by the wayside. And the entrepreneurs and the mavericks that were there at that time with this new industry was very enticing. And I said, how do we get involved and how do we become a major player in this? Because I'd really seen this happen before, prior to satellite television. So it was an interest of me to go, is this a do-over?
What I remember about it was a little bit like the Wild West. There was no standards, there was no rules, we were making it up as we went.
The main vision or the primary mission of the council was to educate, promote, and accelerate the deployment of fiber to the home and the resulting enhanced benefits that brings.
So one of the things we found as we worked through with the Fiber to the Home Council is there was lots of different companies, and we needed to figure out how to get everyone to cooperate and work together, and we found it to be much easier than we had thought. Even though everyone's a disparate company with their own business goals and such, but we all had the common goal of making fiber to the home a ubiquitous technology for the country, and then later took it to other parts of the world.
While we had the same passion, it took some time to kind of form up what is our mission, how are we going to organize and promote. And we determined, and I'm going from memory here, but it was something like educate and promote fiber to the home. It's a very simple mission statement.
It was a really interesting environment that the council was in. You had a large number of vendors that were working together, some competitors, some collaborators, but they all had a common focus and a common mission.
And so that was impressive to me, that an association could come together, multiple entities, service providers, equipment makers, electronics providers, all together with a common purpose to elevate the need for fiber deployments.
Fiber to the Home Council, as it was known then, approached us about becoming a member and decided, okay, in 2002, we became a member. And at that time, we saw it as a way to meet other people in the business like we were. The association helped us learn who we could trust, who we couldn't trust, who really was in this, who was a vendor in it for the long haul. And it brought us to people that we're still using today for some of our equipment supplies.